Hey everybody, what's up? This is Daniel Martinez Hickson. I am a certified fitness professional, also a weight loss performance expert and president of Empower Health and Fitness. And I wanted to take some time to share a little bit about what I do and offer you some advice on, how to start the new year right, especially when it comes to if you're going to be losing weight or taking on some weight loss, transforming your body. What to look for and what are some of the things that are really going to make a difference for you, so that you don't, especially last year if you weren't successful, so you don't run into the same issues. Now, to better distinguish what I'm referring to, first let's talk about what I do. So weight loss performance is I want to call this like a new field, because what we're taking on right now is not telling you what to eat or how to exercise. It actually goes a little bit beyond that. Most people struggle with losing weight because they have a problem adhering to what it is that they need to do to lose weight. I mean, weight loss is not complicated, really. Think about it. All you got to do is stop eating. Well, that's kind of extreme, but if you stop eating, you'll lose weight, because if you're not putting anything in your body, you're going to lose weight. And it actually requires less work to not do something than to do something, right? So in actuality, what I'm here to do is to support people in really being effective with maintaining the actions that they need to be able to see results. So said another way, weight loss in reality is actually a skill. It's like shooting a basketball. There's a certain way you got to do things, and if you do it that consistently, you're always going to end up hitting the shot. The problem with weight loss is the way that people have it, or the context around weight loss is that it's like some sort of magic thing that, if you do the right one, it'll work. And, the fundamental, if you get this, like, it doesn't matter what diet you do, who recommends it, whether it's Dr. Oz or Tony Horton or whoever's recommending diets, it's going to come down to calories in versus calories out. And that's it. That's ultimately all you need to know when it comes to weight loss. And I know there's some experts out there that are going to be disagreeing with me, but the reality is that that's the fundamental principle behind weight loss. You burn more than you eat. And, since we have it like it's magic, like there's some sort of like the next nutrition program or the next diet is going to be the one where I'm really going to do it. I got on this diet. Like, your friend will get on a diet and they'll lose 25 pounds. And then you'll say to yourself, this is going to be me. I'm going to do this diet. And then you start the diet. And then like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days later, you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't take it. Even though you lost 5 pounds, you realize that it's not something that is going to be like realistic or doable for you. So you got to get that, like, at the end of the day, what you really need to do is work on developing a skill set that's going to allow you to lose weight. And if you focus on skills rather than diets, you're going to be so much more effective. So, like, one of those things could include portion control. I mean, it's like a lot of people don't want to be told how much to eat, and it's something that most of us resist. We don't want to be told how much food we should be eating. But when it comes down to really being effective, every single person that's been effective with losing weight has been managing their calories through portion control. And if you can take on portion control, I know you don't want to hear this. You're probably blah, 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 blah. But listen, just hear me out for a second. It's going to be something that if you get skilled in doing it, it'll come easy to you and you will actually be effective. And you want to treat this like brushing your teeth in the morning, right? When you brush your teeth, I mean, it's something you barely even think about, right? You get up in the morning, you walk straight to the bathroom, probably with your eyes half closed, and then you go, or half open, depends how you look at the glass, right? And then you go and you brush your teeth. It doesn't require any thought. Now imagine that you can have the same level of skill or mastery around your weight. Like, there's people that have lost weight, have had massive amounts of weight that they've gained or they've been living with and lost it for long term because they've learned the secret is really just developing a skill set and developing new habits. So what I'm inviting you to do this year is forget about creating a resolution that is, I want to lose 20 pounds. Forget that. That's the quickest way to fail at that is to put a really I don't want to use a word on the table, but you focus on something that isn't going to make the difference. what you really want to do is look at what is the real issue behind why you're not losing weight and focus on that as the resolution for this year. So if you notice that you don't eat enough fruits and vegetables, take on eating, maybe start with 3 portions a week and then work your way up. If you don't exercise, that could be one, but don't make it about losing weight, because it's really going to end up failing in the end. You're going to be frustrated with yourself, especially when you hit those moments where you're just not happening. And a lot of my clients, the reality is everybody hits a point where they don't lose weight. It could be a week, it could be a month. Sometimes it takes time to really distinguish for yourself and your body to really catch up with you and really start to move itself. So this year, my invitation to you is focus on skills, not on results. Okay? If you focus on the skills and not on the results, you're going to have a much easier time getting those results that you really want for yourself. Okay? And so what I'm going to do next video, I don't want to make this too long, come back tomorrow to this same channel, and I'm going to give you some key action steps that you can take that are going to really support you with really being effective with weight loss. I mean, like in the next 30 days, you could be down 10 to 20 pounds if you apply these principles, and this is what's really going to support you at the end of the day. So forget about the numbers. Let's focus on the skills and the actions, and that's really where you're going to really hit the ground running. Okay? And one last piece I wanted to put in, where with these videos, I wanted to just set you up. Why am I doing this? Is because I really want to support you guys. You know, it is my livelihood, but also I could have been a banker and made tons of money. It's not just about the money, it's about really making a difference. So, you know, one of the best things that I can do is give you this. And it's really what I've gotten myself trained in and to be effective at, and something that I'm going to provide for you. And we're going to continue these videos. The last piece, I just wanted to put this in. So we're going to be focused on a lot of things. I'm going to do a lot of these videos. We're going to talk about all the different areas that you need to impact to make yourself have the goals that you want. And the first thing we're going to talk about is going into goal setting, right? So goal setting, but you know, do like skills goals, not number goals initially. You can have your number goals, but really it's important to focus on skills. Then actions, creating the actions that are going to help you get to those goals. And then we're going to talk about mindset and thoughts, and how thoughts really do influence the way the actions you take and the behaviors that you have. And really, how do you change your beliefs? How do you change the desires that you have so that it actually automatically shifts the way that you behave around your weight? And then we're going to talk about environment, how input influences all those other areas. So like, you know, so we'll stack it, right? Maybe I can draw this for you. So on the top, we're going to have input, right? So input, it gives you your thoughts, right? And your thoughts are really what creates the motivation and the drive to take the specific actions that are going to have you produce the results that you want. So right now, if your results, let's say you're like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds overweight, get that the actions that you're taking right now are consistent with those results, right? And if I were to change those actions, I would get different results. So that's why I don't want you to focus on results. I want you to focus on actions. But on top of this is really what comes down to the beliefs and the thoughts that we have are influencing our behavior, right? So if you have a belief, let's say, for example, you believe that you don't have time to exercise. As long as that stays present for you, so I'm gonna cover my eyes, you're not gonna exercise because your beliefs are always gonna dictate your behavior. So we're gonna also work on breaking down disempowering beliefs and beliefs that don't work, and create new thoughts and new patterns, neural patterns that are gonna allow you to change your behavior and actually change the results that you have. And a lot of that's gonna happen with input. And consider this video that you're watching the input. I'm here to influence your thoughts and your behavior so that you can get the results that you want. So work with me. This video, I know it's a 10-minute video, it's a little bit long, but I'm hoping that this is something that you got a lot from. I promise you that we're gonna go into some really awesome content. You're gonna get a lot of good what's the word I'm looking for? I'm at a loss for words. But you're gonna get a lot of good information, and also a lot of good resources to help you really transform what it is that you're out to transform. And really thank you for watching this video. Like I said, this won't be the first one. I'm gonna do more. And I really look forward to doing more for you guys. Thank you. Have a happy new year.